This is the TJ Show, and look at that. It's Thursday, August 20th, 2026. Hello, J-Bo.
Good day, sir.
Hi, Kenny.
Hey, now.
Gotta get right to this. We have a priority list on our show. What is most important? Well, right at the top of the show here, I want to start with this email we got from Mark. He's in Maui. He said, quite simply, my squeaky door hinge for you guys. We live in Maui and enjoy your show every day. Bye.
Bye.
And he has recorded a squeaky door in his house. This is right from Maui. Shall we?
Yes.
Let's listen to what this sounds like. Ooh, that's got a girth to it. Do you hear that? Yeah, Mark, you knew exactly the place to send that.
Yeah.
And thank you for adding to our collection of squeaky door sounds. You know, this started many years ago. I was at a grocery store. Actually, no, it was even before that. I grew up in a house with squeaks everywhere. I'd walk on the wood floor. My mom knew where I was. She had sonar, I think they call it hearing. She heard like a whale. She knew exactly where I was in the house because everything squeaks. Doors, floors, and it's a part of my life now, yes.
This squeaky door, though, has a scent of pineapple to it.
Yes.
Since it's from Maui.
Yeah, let me feel that again. Yeah, I can feel that. I definitely
I can
feel
smell the pineapple for sure.
Suntan.
Yeah. So thank you, Mark. You knew the place to send it. Well, actually, it's the only place that wants it. Remember yesterday we had Cammie on the show?
Yes.
And she was sharing her story about how she was in jail for a lot of years. She's now out. She's on the other side of that. Life looks totally different. Well, Miranda in Oregon, you had something you wanted to share about your story. You heard that call?
Yeah, I also am in recovery. I've got, I'll have 8 years in December, and I was under a bridge when I got clean and sober, addicted to heroin and meth and alcohol, and life does get better. You know, I did AA, and it changed my whole entire life. And, yeah, if anybody could be inspired, I hope that you guys do that.
Oh, Miranda, well, I'm so happy to hear that you're on the other side of that. And I happen to know for different reasons that AA is an amazing organization. My dad went through that. He was addicted to alcohol for a lot of years. And he now goes into those meetings now, even today, all these years later. It's been, I think, over 40.
That's fantastic, yeah.
Yeah, he'll talk to some of these younger guys, share his story, and a lot of great stuff happens in those walls. So I'm glad you went through that.
That's the only way we get to keep it is if we give it away.
That's good.
And so I go in on Mondays to the psychiatric centers here at the hospital, and a lot of magic happens.
That is so cool, Miranda. Well, I'm so glad you're willing to be available for that, too. And even just the fact that you're willing to talk about it publicly on the radio, that says something about who you are and how you've healed.
Yeah, absolutely. It's gratitude. Gratitude brings me to tears. Just being so grateful for what I have now.
Yeah, that's a good perspective.
So, thank you guys.
Well, thank you for calling and share your story, you know, for being willing to open up and encourage other people and inspire somebody who's listening.
Yeah, I didn't realize that I never had friends before until I really had friends. And now I have 100 people that would drop anything to help me.
Isn't that amazing, Miranda?
That's awesome.
It really is.
It's so good to be in community. You realize, like, we were never designed to do life alone.
Absolutely. You know, we get to commemorate our tragedies and laugh about them, and it's a miracle.
Well, good. I'm happy to be talking to a miracle.
Yeah. So you guys are doing great things. Thank you so much.
Well, Miranda, the amount of stories of transformation that I've heard, whether it's with drugs or any other addiction or the crazy things that tempt us in this world, I've heard so many stories where people look at their life today and they go, oh my goodness, this looks unrecognizable to me. I would have never predicted this was even possible. And it sounds like you have one of those stories, Miranda.
Yeah, my life is so fulfilled today, and it's the little things like out in my garden in the afternoons, or taking the dog to the beach, or listening to a great radio program that's finding faith again. You know, it's the little things.
That's awesome. Miranda, we love you. Thank you for calling.
Well, I appreciate
I grew up in the Northeast, so the idea of going back to school right now, I mean, at least where I grew up, you would never think of back to school in August. You'd avoid the thoughts.
Yeah, I was raised in Florida, and we would get out in May and back to school around August.
Yeah, so that was
that's pretty normal.
Not normal for me, and I'm sorry. Well, I guess people like school, though. They're making school fun now, right?
I don't know.
Some people like school.
So wherever you fall on it, we were just thinking about this. If we were able to do school all over again, what is one thing that we would do differently? And J-Bo, I'm going to start with you, because perhaps this gives you some insight on some decisions you're making as you're entering the classroom. Maybe it'll make the experience even better, or just for the big picture, it'll help in life. J-Bo, what would you have done differently?
I wish I was more open to like playing sports and being part of like a sports team, because I don't know, I feel like I was in choir and music and all these things, which is great, but I think it would have been great to be well-rounded.
So you would have done sports.
Yeah, I would have added it to my list of things.
Okay, Kenny?
Funny, the exact opposite. I wish I would have joined drama or joined the chorus or the choir, and I didn't because stupidity and immaturity. I thought it was bad for my image if I was in the drama club or if I was in the school chorus.
Was your image great?
No. No.
Maybe it would have helped.
It probably would have, but my 13-year-old mind in middle school was...
Didn't think they were cool.
My priorities were elsewhere.
Yeah, I know. You know, I have the same thing. I loved watching movies. I loved doing anything to do with performance or music, and I avoided theater. And I don't know that like I made a choice. It just never came on my radar. Like no one asked me to be a part of it. No one said, hey, you should think about doing this. So I wonder if sometimes like if a teacher sees something in someone, just saying, hey, you should do this would make a big difference and maybe would have prompted you into it. Because you do have a lot of theatrical talent.
Well, thank you. And I mean, I think it would have helped me in
That's
the
code
ladies.
for you're very dramatic.
He is also very dramatic.
I'll take it as a compliment.
Okay.
But it probably could have helped the both of us in the ladies department. At least for me, it was almost all girls in the school plays and the spring musical.
Well, I was telling you.
I struggled back then.
I was at my, so I have 3 girls and they're all in dance, and I went to one of the recitals, and there was this one dude who came out. I mean, when I say dude, he's like, 7, but he came out and he was breakdancing. Yeah, and like all these kids, it was all girls around him, and I was like, he's set up for success.
Yes.
He's the man.
He's not gonna have a problem. Yes, Heather, what would you have done differently?
I probably would have tried harder. I mean, I got by. I got mostly A's and B's, but if I actually would have tried, I think I would have been a genius. Like I could have been a doctor.
You could have been
Possibly
like
true.
a surgeon.
Yeah, so you got a steady hand.
I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
I mean, I played lacrosse, so that helped out. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I think, trying harder would have been good.
I also think about that. I did the bare minimum,
Yeah.
which was
I did nothing, like almost nothing in high school.
Yeah, it wasn't a great choice.
I agree.
Yeah. So, all right, pound with your steady hand. Candy in Wisconsin, hello to you.
I was just talking about this, honestly. I mean, if you go back in time and change one thing, your life is completely different. So, all in all, I wouldn't change anything. But if we're just talking in hindsight, I have a beautiful voice. I'm not trying to be vain. I do. I went to solo ensemble. I was in choir. But I wish I would have done more. I wish I would have went into like theater and pursued that, because who knows? I could be a superstar right now. I could have been the Britney Spears.
You are a superstar.
That's true.
Is that what you really want, though? Like, are you interested in singing and performing still today? Is that something that you think about?
Absolutely. I was joking about the Britney Spears. I wouldn't exactly want to be like these people that the paparazzi are following, but I feel like, I wish I would have done something, because I have more than just that talent. So I'm very artsy, so I can paint. But in general, I wish I would have tried harder. I was
Real quick, thought that comes to mind. What is stopping you from pursuing that today?
Because my dream right now is to be a good mom.
That's great.
And
but can you be an artist and a good mom? You know, people have done that before.
Well, yeah, but it's hard to explain. Yes, my dreams are to be using my voice, but right now my main focus is being a wonderful mother and giving my kids everything I can, and I work a lot.
Sure.
So my free time is with them. I don't want to be at band practice every Tuesday when that's the only time. I'm just saying, like, my dreams are a tiny bit different now, although I still think about that in the back of my head. Yeah, it would be great, but...
Candy, the cool thing is,
earlier.
For what it's worth, the cool thing is that there's actually no pressure to be selling out, your local football stadium. You just seem like you really love the craft of performance, and you said you're an artist.
Yeah.
So maybe it's time to, while you're being a great mom, discover, well, what does that mean for your life? Does that mean picking up a paintbrush? Does that mean singing in a local community theater? And I think that's possible for you. I think you could totally, and it just starts with dabbling your toe in the water and figuring out where it leads. But you don't have to know what the marathon looks like.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that because the second job I just got as waitressing is at a little bar and they have live music from local bands.
That's
Maybe
awesome.
you jump up there one night. Well, listen, Candy, you know how to get in touch with us. I'll send you book recommendations all day long. It's not going to be the thing that'll solve your problem, but it will start to get you to think differently. And sometimes that's all it takes to take that first step. So feel free to reach out to Kenny, and happy to do that, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, Candy. Always great to hear from you.
You too, guys.
Many, many moons ago, a little boy named Kenny met the love of his life.
That's right.
Is that the right way to tell the story?
Yeah, I like it so far.
Met her on a dating app, posed with a picture of my dog, actually, and played it off like it was your dog, but that doesn't matter anymore. It just was to capture her attention. She's an animal lover.
We're past that.
She liked it.
Yeah.
She did bring a cat into your life that hates you and is actually giving you a chance to touch it.
She was nonstop licking my hand last night.
There you go.
For like 15 minutes. I had to tell her to stop.
It took 3 years, but finally got there.
Yeah, Allison, cut it out.
3 years
Cat.
of protesting this man in the house, but now has resigned and wants to stay.
Yeah, she
and
loves me now.
Realizes it's in her best interest to just get along with you. But the wedding plans are brewing.
Yes.
You took engagement photos, and you haven't sent an invite out yet because I haven't gotten one.
You should get the save the date soon.
He did ask for our addresses for an online database, which is not something I was expecting. I don't know how you feel about that, Jabo, that your address is now in another online database.
Well, seeing how credit card companies, hospitals, and institutions are constantly being hacked, I'm sure my stuff is already out there.
You're just down for it.
I'm down.
Okay.
I'm down to clown.
Yep. My wife sent in mine. I wouldn't have sent in mine, but whatever. It's all water under the bridge. But now you got what might be one of the greatest responses in the history of weddings. And thank you for being willing to read this, because this is inspiring. This is, when you get to a certain age, you don't care anymore. This is what happens. Go ahead.
I asked my dad if there's anybody he wanted me to invite from the wedding, like his friends or maybe his coworkers, his employees, and he gave me a few names. One of the guys I worked with, I've known him since I was a kid. I texted him last night saying, "Hey, it's Kenny Jr. I'd like to invite you to my wedding. No pressure. Can you send me your address?" And his response was prompt and quick. "Congratulations. I don't do weddings. I won't be able to attend."
No, I love that. That is great.
Good for him.
Good for him. 'Cause that's really how I feel. Also.
With all weddings or Kenny's
Yes.
wedding?
No. Just
Okay.
all weddings. I'm at the point where I'm like, I don't want to dress up. I don't want to show up.
You know,
So I respect the man for knowing what he does not want to do.
Well, Kenny, I guess you do not have to invite Jabo to your wedding. Because she does not want to go.
If she doesn't want to go, that's fine, but I will invite her.
well, hold on a second. So imagine this. He just chokes out any possibility that he will be expected to give a gift. It's right from the start. There will not be a gift. He doesn't do weddings. So therefore, anything to do with the wedding, he's not doing it.
It doesn't do wedding.
Kenny, how do you feel about that, though? Are you bummed that he's not interested?
Honestly, it's all for the best, but I just was very surprised by the response. If it was me, I would have given my address and I would have simply RSVP'd no.
But then does he owe you a gift?
I wouldn't be expecting a gift.
No, if you don't
from
go to
this
a wedding,
guy.
you don't have to give a gift.
Well,
That's not
I
how that
think
works.
the etiquette is like if you're invited,
Yeah.
then you usually give a gift. That's usually the etiquette.
I've never done that, and I will never do that.
You're behind on gifts.
If I'm not getting the party and the free drinks, I'm not giving you anything.
I do think it's
insane.
great that he's saved you money, though. It's one less invite. you
Yeah,
gotta
one
send
less
out.
plate. This is the TJ Show, our news. It sounds different around here. Kenny reads through every story he can find, and then he brings us the most interesting ones. Kenny, what's happening on the planet today?
Proof that you're never too old to follow your dreams. Justin Buzzard, he's a 47-year-old pastor at Garden City Church, and he just made the college football team at San Jose City College.
Now, what's the backstory on this? And how does that happen? Why does it happen?
Great questions. So he plays defensive end. That's the same position he played when he was originally a freshman in college years ago, but he got injured, and those injuries cut his football career short. So he was inspired after his son showed him a social media video of a man in his 60s. This guy's named Tom Green.
Brady. Oh.
Ouch.
Good.
He's not in his 60s yet.
No, so this guy plays for McDaniel College football. The guy Justin thought and his son thought, well, if this guy in his 60s can do it, I can do it too. And indeed, he tried out, made the team, got himself in shape. The head coach welcomed him after setting expectations, and he noted that his life experience serves as inspiration for the younger players to live without regrets.
What position is he playing?
Defensive end, so he's trying to sack the quarterback.
I don't know. It's a little risky. You ever pull into the grocery store and you just kind of get out of your car wrong? And you're like, ooh, that hurt a little bit. I mean, that starts to happen when you hit that age.
Yeah.
I hope he's okay.
Yeah, I think he'll be okay. The younger teammates have embraced him. They've given him the nickname OG. So he's
OG.
the OG.
How
on the
original.
field.
Maybe it can be a movie at some point, a Netflix documentary, anything.
Yeah.
It sounds like there's a story there. Kenny, what else do you have?
Now, this has been circulating for about a week, but it keeps on getting attention. Bumble, the dating app, made famous because the ladies made the first move. They are changing their tune. Now men can make the first move. So
The ladies were fed up. They're like, I'm not making a move on any of these guys.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's what it was. I mean, a lot of these matches, also, there was a 24-hour time limit. So if you didn't get a message within 24, the match would just disappear. So online dating definitely going through its struggles. They say shifting dating dynamics are upon us. This was originally created to protect women from overly aggressive men. The app's initial concepts conflict with current dating trends like soft life, what they're calling, where many women prefer men to take the lead to demonstrate genuine interests.
Well, there you go. Bumble back in the game.
Yeah, we'll see if it works for them. But online dating is definitely struggling right now.
Kenny, what else do you have?
So yesterday, Amazon announced that they were going to expand its drone delivery service to 500 cities before the end of the year. They're currently in several states, including Texas. And right as this news was made, a viral video is on my social media feed of an Amazon delivery drone in Texas dropping a package directly into a backyard swimming pool.
Hilarious.
Target. Bullseye.
Yes.
Did perfect. Great job.
Wow.
Yeah, I hope there weren't electronics in that package.
How long until we can't see the sky anymore? We look up and we just see zooming by drones.
That and ads.
Yep. Yeah, ads in the sky, everything. Kenny, what else do you have?
TJ, when you played baseball as a kid, did your jersey number mean something to you? Was it important to have a certain number?
They gave me one and I rolled with it.
That's that.
I don't remember what my number was, actually.
You don't? Well, in the pros, players become attached to their jersey numbers. And when a player moves from one team to another, odds are there's another player already on the team that has that jersey number. So something has to be worked out. If the player wants his old jersey number, they have to make an arrangement. And we've seen several examples. A couple years ago, Gerald McCoy paid $250,000 to Kyle Love for his
player to player
for his jersey number 93. And this one,
I would part with my number so fast.
Right?
I don't care what number it is. If it's 1, 2, 3, take it.
This is the most unique one I've ever seen. So Von Miller, he's a future Hall of Famer, the active sacks leader in the NFL, just signed a 1-year contract with the Dallas Cowboys. He really wants to wear the number 40, but guess what? The number 40's taken.
Who has it?
The fullback, Hunter Lipke.
Famous?
No,
okay.
not too much.
Yeah.
I'm
if his
hearing-
jersey sales aren't up there, then let it go, brother.
So what are they throwing on the table here?
So Von Miller has offered Hunter Lipke a lifetime supply of chicken for the rights to wear the number 40.
If I'm number 40, you had to get to chick, and I would say yes, absolutely.
But chicken from where?
Okay,
And
wait.
how does he have supply for that?
Good question. I should have asked that. I was hungry
Yeah,
when I
not all
answered.
chicken is made the same.
Go ahead.
I have an answer. So Von Miller is a businessman as well. He is the co-founder of Greener Pastures Chicken in Texas. So he has access to poultry.
Healthy chickens?
This is a legitimate organic chicken.
Cage-free.
I don't know. Every few years we got the bird flu. I'm gonna need you to write me a check, sir. Just write me a check, and I decide how much chicken I want to eat throughout my life.
But this is, well, I guess you could risk getting sick of chicken. And then you're like,
Yes.
man, I should have never made that deal. All I want is pork.
Yeah.
I mean, you said that man's a businessman. He knows how to write checks.
Well,
Just put my name on it.
Apparently made several offers, including the lifetime supply of chicken to Hunter Lipke. At this point, they're playing practice, so they're allowed to wear the same number. But by the time the regular season starts, a decision has to be made, and it's unclear at this point whether Lipke has accepted any of the offers.
Maybe if you throw bread in there, so you always know you get a sandwich. Maybe that's what'll push
If he's
it over.
willing to give a lifetime supply of chicken, which is it's a lot of chicken,
Yeah.
which means he really wants it,
Yeah.
which means the ball is really in the other guy's court.
Yep.
I don't know. Very
He says
clear.
no. He's like, all right, well, what else can I give you? Okay, good. Now we can talk.
All right. Kenny, what else do you have?
Police in Great Britain are reminding the public that their emergency number 999, the equivalent to our 911, is for emergencies only after a man called the number complaining that he was sold alcohol-free gin and tonics at a gas station.
Well, maybe he felt like he was being robbed
Yeah,
because he paid for that gin and juice.
you get home and you see like, come on, man.
Yeah, they wouldn't take the return because he'd already drank one of the cans, but he was really
He was
upset.
like, I don't feel anything.
Yeah.
And the police said, "Sir, this is not a police matter."
Kenny, what else do you have?
TJ, you sent me a link earlier suggesting a news story that we cover. Was there any messaging? Were you trying to send me a message, or was that strictly just to cover here in the news?
You're talking about the sugary drink story?
Yeah, the article
No.
about sugary drinks.
Funny enough, your sugary drink habit totally slipped my mind. I wasn't thinking of you, but I did think it was good information because I have some people in my life who go a little wild with the sugary drinks, soda in particular. No, I have.
Others?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay, well, the headline from the New York Post, bad habit more than doubles your odds of stomach cancer. And this is according to research out of Mass General Brigham Cancer Institute. It found that drinking at least 1 8-ounce sugar-sweetened beverage is linked to more than double the risk of developing stomach cancer compared to avoiding them entirely. Just 1 8-ounce sugary drink.
That's most people, I feel like, right? What, you said 2/3?
Well, I have 2 of these sports drinks a day. Each of them contain...
I don't know how you call those sports drinks. They're not sports.
Well, I don't want to
Athletes don't drink this.
disparage the brand name.
No, don't.
So, yeah, but each of them have 23 grams of sugar. And I have 2 bottles. a
Wait,
day.
23 grams of sugar in one?
Yes.
If you're an
Second.
athlete and you're, putting out a lot of energy on the court or on the field,
It's
and you need
electrolytes.
you need to replenish. That makes sense. But if you were an athlete drinking that after, not Kenny, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So this study was analyzing 112,000 individuals. So their sugary drink consumption from 1986 to 2022.
It's a lot of data.
Yeah.
So a lot of data, and they found that it nearly doubled the risk. And unfortunately for women who consume sugary beverages face a 3 times higher risk, while men face a
course
2
we
times
do.
higher
Why
risk
wouldn't we?
compared to non-drinkers.
Let me go ahead and just drink my hot chocolate. Leave me alone. I got other things to worry about in life.
I will say, I think it was 2004, I gave up soda. Soda was like a part of my life. We drank it like water in my house. I
same.
didn't know there was
Yeah,
anything
no.
wrong.
No,
Yeah.
we didn't. My mother was like, water or juice? Which juice still has sugar in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of sugar, actually.
And
Yeah.
I definitely started feeling better when I stopped cold turkey. Every once in a while, I'll have a Coke or, something, one of those drinks, but I try to limit it as much as possible.
Okay.
I drink Coke Zero, so I'm fine.
Actually, it does mention diet soda in this study.
Right, it's better for you, right?
It is.
Zero. See, told you.
No, the people who drank
Yeah.
diet soda did not see an increased risk in
But
stomach
doesn't that
cancer.
have fake sugar in it, which is bad for your brain? So yeah, there's no increase on the stomach cancer,
Yeah.
but do the study on how it affects the brain and circle back.
My brain is fine.
I'm
sure.
sure it doesn't get high scores in other studies. So, but I'm sure you can get on some sort of poster, Heather.
I would love to be on a poster. Yeah.
The image of health and your drinking habits.
Thank you.
Very good. Kenny, thanks for keeping us somewhat informed.
That's what's happening.
It is cool to see lots of headlines about how great these movies are doing. People are in an absolute frantic race now to get tickets for Dune Part 3. Now, I know you saw the Dune movie.
I saw part 1.
Are those the movies about sand?
And they last like 3 hours long. There's a big, massive worm or something. It's just
Too much.
I thought it was boring.
People were literally outside of theaters in New York City at midnight trying to score early access tickets for December 18th. That's how badly people want to see this movie. Not only that, some of them are reselling them on eBay and they're going for thousands of dollars. And I'm like, you can't wait 5 days to go see a movie? You can't wait 2 days? I mean, are you kidding me? You need to see this movie that badly? And then the other thing that I think is interesting, I heard Kenny talking about this because you've seen the first 2.
Yeah.
And
Why'd you say it like that? Did you
well,
see it
so
or not?
this is the
Doesn't sound like you enjoyed it.
This is one of the weirdest things I've ever heard. So you were telling me, oh, I'm going to get my tickets for 3. And I'm like, well, you don't seem that passionate about this series.
Well, the thing is, on paper, it's like this series was made for me. It's everything I usually like. It's fantasy, it's science fiction, it's a crazy universe with all of these different characters coming together.
Timothy Chalamet. You
Timothy
famously love
Chalamet.
him.
Of course, I love Timothy Chalamet and Zendaya. But I went to see the first one in theaters and I fell asleep. And anytime I've tried to watch it again, I fall asleep. I haven't actually made it all the way through the movie. And
Either movie.
I could say the same for the second part, too.
So you tell me, Jabo, if somebody keeps falling asleep during a movie, are they enjoying themselves and enjoying the story?
Technically, if you fell asleep, you didn't really see the movie. You paid to go see it, and then you fell asleep.
Yeah.
So you not going to see part 3, it would be the same thing as you buying a ticket and not seeing the movie because you fell asleep.
Right.
I think I didn't properly prepare. So like I'm thinking maybe, load up on some cold brew,
Okay,
some
I
coffee.
think this is a sign that this is a movie series that you can bail out on.
Yeah, it's
and
okay.
You don't have to watch everything. You can leave time for something else. Can I challenge you to consider not watching Dune 3?
That's the thing, though. It hurts me to say that because this is supposed to be my movie.
But it's okay if it's not your movie. There's other movies that are yours.
Yeah, like 3 hours dangling in front of you like a golden carrot. Take the 3 hours. Do something else,
Or
Kenny.
maybe Kenny wants a nap, but he knows that he'll have a hard time napping for 3 hours. But if he goes sees this movie, he can nap for a solid 3 hours.
I want an excuse to take a nap.
Probably some great sleep. My watch will be like, great sleep score,
Yeah,
man.
On those
REM and
recliner
deep
chairs?
sleep. Mm.
Can you please just say you're not going to watch it?
I can't.
I'm trying to rescue you
I can't
from
make that
wasting more of your
promise.
time. You've got enough movies. You got Avengers coming out that same day.
Well, that is my priority. I will make that clear.
Good, yes.
Doomsday is my priority, and I'll see Dune Part 3 when I get around
I'm
to
sorry I
Your
missed
head
that.
is
Are they coming out the same day?
it. Same day.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Doomsday. You can just say bye to them. I don't even know how that's going to make any money.
It's funny. That's what they're calling it. They're calling it Doomsday. Remember when Barbie and Oppenheimer came
Yeah.
out the same day?
Oh, that's funny.
Barbenheimer. This is Doomsday, December 18th.
All right, well, listen. I will take you out to lunch that day if you agree to never watch another Dunes movie ever again.
I don't feel comfortable making this arrangement with you.
I'm trying to help this guy. Oh my goodness, here he is, one of my favorite people. Thomas, the head of security. Good to see you.
Good seeing you guys. What's going on?
Well, you're holding a bag and it's got our name on it.
Some goodies.
Can you tell me where that is from? You can open it here.
Can't.
You can open our package if you want.
All
Go
right,
ahead.
so it looks like it's from Whole Foods.
All right.
We
Any-
have plant-based crispy breaded fish. Okay, so it looks like we got a bunch of...
You sound disappointed.
Go ahead. Keep reading. Keep reading.
Got a couple of those. Some corn tortillas.
Any animals in there?
Animals. It don't seem to be any animals. I think this is all just like some healthy good stuff.
Is there not a note in there? Limes?
Limes.
Oh, they sent you everything. to me.
Avocados.
Avocados. All right, we got some salsa.
You got a full dinner there.
You know, that is from the organization PETA, Thomas. Because, I eat tinned fish. Like sardines.
Oh, yeah, I never tried it.
Yeah, you want some?
No,
Well,
I'm
this is-
good.
Don't do it.
This is
fine.
No, I'm good. I heard it's good for your skin, though.
Well, listen, I mean, I probably shouldn't be bringing this up now.
Bathe in it? Is that why it's good for your skin?
I heard.
No?
No,
Okay.
yeah.
No, but PETA, PETA, right?
Yeah, like Peta.
Yeah, they heard us and they listened to our show. They don't like that I eat tinned fish, but we talked about it.
Okay.
We went back and forth, and they offered to send me. I said if they wanted to, they could. They sent me that package.
Really?
I said I would save 3 little sardines life. I'll eat that for lunch today instead of the tinned fish.
Okay.
So this is what we're up to here. We're doing very important work for animals.
So they sent fake fish,
Fake fish.
plant-based.
I
fish.
mean, good luck.
Do you want one of those bags? They sent a lot.
How about this? You try it first,
Okay.
and you let me know, and then I'll go in on it. Like, why not? Let's do it.
Okay, cool. Well, yeah, you guys want some fake fish? Anyone? Any
I'll try
takers?
fake fish.
Okay, great. J-Bo?
I think we have to cook it.
Right. Well, do you?
Yes, it's from the freezer section.
I don't think you should
You got to warm it up.
like pop that open. Oven.
You'll have to invite us over for dinner. TJ.
Oven.
Okay. All
Oh
right,
yeah, I'll come. I'll try it then.
Well, thank you very much for the delivery,
Of course.
Thomas. This is exciting. You want a lime too?
Is it going in my coconut?
No, it's for the fish, the fake fish.
The lime in my coconut.
I know, I got you.
That's
you.
genius.
All right, yeah.
Genius.
Thanks.
No, you don't want the lime? For the
Yeah,
taste?
sure, yeah.
Okay,
I'll
I
take
think
a
we're going to
lime.
have to, somebody tells me we're going to need a lot of lime
Can
to
we
cover
pair
up
it
the
with a
taste.
shot of tequila?
I think there's no animals to make tequila, right?
No, unless you put a worm in the tequila bottle.
Ooh, no worm for
I'm
this
I
off
just
at
won't eat the
4 o'clock,
worm.
so-
Okay.
You off at 4?
Yeah, 4.
Thomas, always great seeing you.
Good seeing you guys.
Thank you for the delivery.
Yep, gotta
All
go
right.
protect and serve.
This is the TJ Show. Thank you to Peta.
My life in Malibu was the life people dream about. For a minute there, I had it all.
You better watch your mouth, kid. You have no idea what I'm capable of.
I hope whatever revenge you were trying to get on all of us in Malibu was worth it. You're dead to me.
Until I didn't.
Do you want to listen to what I have to say or not?
I don't!
You're looking rough, Ella. These royals really do a number on you.
You're the reason that Ella left!
You create chaos wherever you go, Ella, and I'm so over it.
If you want me, you need to choose me.
I'm not scared of competition, Elle. I already know I'm the right guy.
The Royals of Malibu. Out now. Follow The Royals of Malibu on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and everywhere you listen to podcasts.
You can't outrun the Royals.
I outran you.
4 and 3 and 2 and 1.
Hey, it's Amelia Retaller.
And Evan Lazarus.
And this is Girls Rewatch Podcast, a podcast about girls,
TV,
and girls on TV.
We spent the last 2 years watching every episode of HBO's Girls, written by Lena Dunham. We spent time analyzing the character dynamics,
compared the culture then to the culture now,
and asked our guests important questions like,
Girl, what girl are you? And girl, did we have fun. We got to talk to iconic guests such as Zasha Mamet, Andrew Rannells, and even Judd Apatow. Now it's time for us to dive into our new era where we will be rewatching every episode of Abby and Alana's Broad City.
We're so excited to be walking down memory lane in army jackets, little vans, and fugly jeans.
So get in that subway car headed to Gowanus from Astoria because, girls, it's time to hack into Broad City.
I wish there was a train that connected Astoria to Gowanus.
Be sure to follow along on our journey by subscribing to the podcast. We release new episodes every Tuesday.
This is the TJ Show. You know, earlier we got a delivery. It was a big grocery bag full of all plant products.
Yep.
Thanks to Peta, once again. We love that they listen to the show. We've loved the conversations that we've had with Jake the Snake.
Yes.
Very, very nice guys. And they sent us this as a gift, and it's fake fish. So, looks like fish, which I always wonder, and maybe you know the answer to this, Heather, as a vegetarian. If you don't want to eat animals, why do they make all the food look like animal food?
I don't know, but my guess would be because most people grow up eating meat, they grow up eating fish. It might be an easier way to get into like the plant-based.
So it's here's a replacement.
Right.
Okay.
Because you're used to making all these different meals, and then what are you like, oh, what do I make now? I don't want to eat meat.
Yeah, and so I told our friends at Peta, I was like, listen, because they offered, they're like, we'll send it to you. I said, listen, I'll eat it, and I will spare some sardines, obviously, because if I eat that, I'm not going to eat the sardines. And so they sent this whole package over. I'm shocked at how much food they sent. I mean, it's really nice of them.
They sent you enough for like 2 meals at least.
Yeah, and so I thought, well, this is going to be a great thing. I'm going to go call my wife, let her know I've got dinner covered tonight.
There you go.
You know, I mean, hey, look at me. I'm coming. She didn't have to worry about it. She cooks dinner.
Way to plan ahead.
Yeah, well, it just kind of found me. And I called her, and now listen to the pushback that I'm dealing with already. All the kids are in the car. And I love that on the iPhone. You just hit record. Here we go. Hello.
Hey.
I got a delivery from Peta. They sent over plant-based fish, and they sent like a whole dinner with all the ingredients.
Okay. Do you want to make it?
Well, I think we've got dinner covered.
I'm not eating it.
Like right there, my oldest daughter protesting, and she goes, "I'm not eating it." And it's like, I was recording this thinking it'd be a celebration. Like, wow, thanks so much for getting dinner.
I'm not eating it. I don't like fish in general. Now they have plant bases on them.
Hey, Charlie, you're the one who was against me eating sardines.
That's okay. I just eat a peanut butter and jelly.
She's now protesting peanut butter and jelly is going to be her dinner, which I don't like that attitude.
Is the goal to just have animals just overpopulate the entire earth?
Don't talk about my friends at Peta like that. They did a very nice thing. They sent us a fake feta cheese.
We can't even eat real feta cheese?
And by the way, I've heard it's good, fake feta cheese. I haven't tried it, but
I've never tried it.
I appreciate that that's in the bag too. I think that's what I saw, and they've got sour cream in there, I think, which has to be fake sour cream. I have to double check the bag. But it all came from Whole Foods. It's very fancy.
Wow.
See, disappointment. I don't like this.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not nice. Everyone should be thankful.
All right, so you're going to make it.
I think you know how to do this kind of a thing, so...
No, this is something that you got. This is something that your work paid off, and you get to make it.
I was trying. I was really trying to get her to do it.
I mean, if you brought up the meal idea, you need to fulfill the thing. You do it.
Oh, yeah.
You can read directions just as well as I can read directions.
It's so hard, though.
So true.
So hard. I'll eat it for lunch.
Eat it for lunch?
Yeah.
No.
I'm not battling the kids over dinner at Fake Fish, okay? We'll have something else. Okay, so we're going to find out. I will bring it home, and I know you're going to take one too, right?
I'm down.
Okay, and I'll try it, and I'll report back. I'm open to it. I'm always open to trying new things. Why did we start a segment just for pets? Well, it started with my dog Luna. She was home one day. My wife Jess was leaving, felt bad. She was like, wow, she must be lonely. She turned the radio on. It'll be Dad's voice. It'll keep her company. Turns out, totally put her to sleep. She was bored with the show.
Yep.
And we figured out it was because we were only talking about human-related issues, so we switched that up real fast. We started featuring the biggest stories in animal headlines. We called it Luna's Animal Tales. Now she waits by the radio. Other pets love this segment too. People like it. It's a real great segment, Jabo.
It is.
It's really won over its fans. Anyway, this is a rodent edition today. Sometimes this happens. The biggest stories are all about one kind of animal. Mm-hmm. So we're starting in Massachusetts. There's a sanctuary that takes in guinea pigs. Apparently, I didn't know this was such a problem, but people will get a guinea pig as a pet. They don't want to take care of it, and they don't know what to do with it. So this place has 350 to 400 guinea pigs.
That's a lot.
It's unbelievable.
Guinea pig is a lot of responsibility, though. You gotta clean the cages, and usually they don't live like single lives. They need to live in pairs.
Yeah, that's
so
actually
can be a lot.
That's what it says. They're very social animals. They're sensitive animals. Did you ever have a guinea pig growing up?
I did. Someone like I was a kid. A neighbor gave it to us. One. It didn't last very long.
Oh, okay. What was his name?
Unfortunately, I don't remember.
Okay, I knew one named Squeaky Pig.
That's cute.
He just died, believe it or not. Just got the news this week.
Oh, that's some great news.
Anyway,
Sorry for your loss.
I only hung out with him once. I held him once. We did have a connection. He actually lived next to a snake, believe it or not, in different cages. It was
Is that the reason why it died?
No, I mean, he lived a very long life.
That's
very
good.
long life.
That's good.
Anyway, the people who become overwhelmed with these responsibilities, they drop off their pets there. The sanctuary adds that if you're going to get one of these, please come to our sanctuary so you can adopt.
Yeah, seriously, they have plenty.
They've got a lot that would love to have a home. LaGuardia Airport, this is in New York City. A traveler waiting to board the plane in Terminal B saw 4 mice scurrying across the floor, taking a little bite of a snack.
Very New York.
Yep, they were able to take out their camera. They said, sorry, I was only able to capture 2 of them, but I know there were 4. LaGuardia responded and said, the health and safety of our guests is top priority. It's always a little jarring when you see a mouse scurry across the floor. It happened in my basement once where I was growing up, and I was like, was that what I think it was? And sure enough, he had a lot of friends. We had to get that dealt with. There was a hole underneath the house. They find a way. And then, this is interesting. Scientists have turned to OnlyFans to continue funding marmot research. And, I didn't know what this was, but when you look up this animal, I would think it's a groundhog. It actually looks like it has a squirrel's head with a groundhog body, so I don't know if there's a history there.
It looks exactly like a groundhog. They're like twins.
Yeah, so maybe they do need to keep researching this animal. But after funding was cut, they started posting nothing explicit. I mean, obviously, they're just little marmots. On OnlyFans, they raised $6,000, but then they started a meme coin, a marmot meme coin. And that hit $88,000 in just a couple weeks. So now they're over $100,000 in funding.
Okay.
Enough to fund the research for another year. It is a cute animal. Those are the biggest stories in animal headlines. Luna's Animal Tales. Thank you for turning on your radio. You know how we say there's a documentary about everything?
Yep.
Well, yet again, there's an incident that is now a short film, and it's being entered into a film festival. There was something that happened many years ago. There was a show called TRL, Total Request Live, on MTV, back when they played music videos. And people would request and vote for what video should be number one. And I remember, this was a part of my life. I'd run home and I'd go watch Carson Daly, who's it gonna be?
Mm-hmm. Me too.
Jabo, in a way, it's your old stomping grounds because you actually went there, right?
Yeah, I was in the crowd. I was there for one of the tapings, and Brandy was a musical guest.
Super fan, Jabo. Very good. I think you're going to like this. So do you remember, this was back when pranking on the internet and hacking on the internet, well, it wasn't really a hack.
Nah.
It was a little bit more innocent. A bunch of people got together via email chain letter and convinced people in 1999 to make the New Kids on the Block song Hangin' Tough number one on Total Request Live.
Okay.
And so people forwarded this around. It went so far that it actually became the number 2 song that day, and it was amidst Britney Spears and all these songs that, were obviously from that era.
Yeah, Hangin' Tough was 10 years old at the time.
Right, but people were so excited, oh my goodness, it really worked, and MTV embraced it, and they were like, this is the power of the audience. Well, somehow, some way, they have made a documentary about this. So when we say there's
hilarious.
a documentary about everything, there really is. It's a 17-minute film, but it's about this incident, and they're saying, don't you remember the days when it was just fun on the internet? I vaguely remember this being wow, I can't believe the internet did that. Now it's people are stealing your credit card number. It's not fun anymore.
Yeah, trolling was innocent back in the day.
People retweet, people repost reels, but this is the way, email was the way to actually get things going before. This fact that an email went viral from person to person around the world, or at least in the US, for this song to go number 2 at a time where it was so old is wild.
Yep, the original viral. That's how it happened. You'd get a message from your aunt. Did you hear this joke? And the next thing you know, millions of people know the joke.
There's an interesting story about how South Park, the TV show, started. That was a viral video before the internet. It was a VHS tape that kept on getting copied and sent around and around and around and around.
I don't remember that.
And that's how Trey Parker and Matt Stone got discovered and got their deal to make South Park.
How about
for Comedy
that?
Central.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. See, it was so hard. You had to make a physical tape and everything. You know what's interesting? Speaking of MTV, so I saw a video of Beavis and Butthead pop up, and it was a current day version of them.
They rebooted it.
Yeah, and so I guess I didn't realize. I thought it was a quick thing. They're actually doing season after season, and so Beavis and Butthead are in their classroom and they're learning about AI, and they're like,
AI's cool.
It's
AI
the dumbest thing.
And that show's so old.
But I couldn't stop watching it. I was like, this is hilarious. And they go out on a mission to try to find AI to help them with their homework. They go up to an ice machine, Alpine Ice, so it says AI, and they start going, hey, do my homework.
Score.
It's so, you got to find that clip. It's so stupid. There's a bunch of headlines swirling around. It's caught my attention. Amy Poehler has been bringing up the Enneagram and how transformative it was for her life.
Okay.
And I know you've taken the test, Jabo.
Yeah.
And it changed my life a number of years ago. It sounded so lame to me because I'm like, oh, a personality test. What the heck is that going to do for me? And she talks about what a huge breakthrough it was for her. And I want to bring this up because more and more people are saying, oh my goodness, this is interesting. There's a woman who writes for USA Today. She covered it because Amy Poehler was talking about it. She took it and she said it was very helpful for her. Basically what it is, you go on, and they do all this online now. You answer a bunch of questions, and I guess it goes through it based on all your questions. It sends you a report about yourself, and it kind of holds up a mirror to yourself.
Yeah.
And it raises some self-awareness, maybe that wasn't there before. Some of the other benefits of this, personal growth, empathy for others, all three of those boxes were checked off for me when I took this test. I did it in like 2019, and I had a coach come alongside of me, and he basically was like, you've got blind spots. And he said it in a very nice way, but he's like, this will help you see. So I took this test, and it really did open up my eyes. It was alarming how many blind spots I had. And now I'm constantly trying to figure out where are my other blind spots, because I don't want to be walking around in this world not being aware.
And some people don't like personality tests because people are like, I already know myself, which might be true, but this just gives you an insight into why you operate the way you operate. But the Enneagram, I mean, I remember taking this like 10 years ago. So I find it funny that now it's like back in the limelight, because I feel like it kind of phased out a little bit. But that's cool. People are taking it and getting to know themselves.
Well, I think also it's a hard thing to face, because sometimes when you go down this road, we start to find out things about ourselves that we don't like. But it gives us an opportunity to change it. And I can say firsthand, and the one that I took, I looked it up because I forgot what it was. It was called IEQ9. There was an author named Ian Morgan Crone. He wrote a whole book about it, and it really blew my mind. And it opened up so many doors for me. And I don't know that my life would look the same today had I not been introduced to this by someone who cared enough about me to say, hey, I think you might want to look at your own heart and see what's going on there. And he said it in a very gentle way. But if you've got friends and family that you trust, a coach in your life, or someone who's encouraging you to do this, I highly recommend it. And I'm glad Amy Poehler's talking about it, because it can change a life. It can remove some of those blind spots that are just hurdles, that are messing us up. We don't even realize it.
I haven't done it, but I'm very curious, and this may motivate me, but I did read this USA Today article, and I would imagine maybe answering these questions about yourself could be tough. And this article suggests that you should go to family and friends to verify accuracy.
Oh, yeah.
Did you do that?
I did. Well, Jess, my wife, and then also the guy who was so kind to introduce me to it, he walked me through the little booklet that it sends you. And it was like every layer. And he was basically able to decode, here's what's going on. And it's not just a you thing. This is like a people thing.
Yeah.
So if you're struggling, maybe this is a way to struggle less. And glad that Amy Poehler is bringing this up.
I'm James Patterson. I write way too many books. Welcome to Hungry Dogs. The title comes from my maternal grandmother, Isabel Zelvis Morris. Nan used to always say, hungry dogs run faster, James. And I've been running fast ever since. Here's what will be coming your way soon, and this is a really terrific list, I think. You'll hear from some incredible people like Stacey Abrams, yay! BJ Novak, yay! Kathy Bates, Dolly Parton, Josh Gad, and Pope Leo. Okay, maybe not Pope Leo, but who knows? Maybe he'll show up. Hungry dogs run faster. Thank you, Grandma, for turning me into a hopeless, obsessive-compulsive. Listen to Hungry Dogs with James Patterson. That'd be me on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts. Thank you, thank you, thank you.